Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now this is one of my galactic download readings. Now I haven't done, and I'm not going to do, a reading for the Jupiter Saturn Conjunction. Mainly because it's such a big thing. And my style of reading is a little more is a little more specific, at least I like to think it is. So with the Jupiter Saturn conjunction, just thinking, even on the most basic level, the smallest level, never mind this mutation into air, and like a culmination and re-beginning of an 800-year cycle or of a 200-year cycle, it's still a 20-year cycle. So the changes that will announce are a big thing. And they're a long-term thing. Now, you've seen a show with myself and David Fischer, the astrologer, discussing, what was it we called it, 2020 season finale, looking at the solar eclipse that just went yesterday, to the conjunction itself, but smack bang in the middle of this, the Sun conjuncts the Galactic Centre. Now, the way I'm seeing this is the eclipse is certainly helping to reveal things and to literally eclipse things, get them out of the way. And so this particular galactic download, I mean, it happens this time every year. The Sun at 27 degrees Sagittarius something. It happens with a regularity, but with it being so tight in between the total, and I emphasize total, solar eclipse and the Jupiter Saturn conjunction, mutation into air, and all the other things that we discussed on the show, oh, link in the description down below just in case, then this download promises to be a good one, setting us up, one would hope, if one can receive the energies. And I'm not saying anybody can't, it's just some people may be a little more attuned than others. But the energies will find a way, as they always do. Energy is like water, it will find its way. And that's completely thrown me from what I was going to say. Yeah, right, that's it. Setting us up for the huge thing of this conjunction, of the great conjunction that's coming up. And now that is a more now thing. That is something that, even though I'm using oracle cards more than the tarot, that is something that we can look at that matches the lifespan of a YouTube video on this subject. Because the Jupiter Saturn conjunction, yeah, I don't think people are still going to be watching it in 2 months' time, never mind 19 years' time, as they come to the end of the effect of it. So this one is a lot more here and now. So as ever, there is links in the description below, as I said, for the 2020 season finale video that I did with David, for the Lunar Eclipse playlist. Your monthly playlist will be on the channel page. Is there any more videos I need to add to the description? Obviously, I haven't written it yet. I can't think so, but if I think of anything else, I'll put it down there. And there is the link to the Facebook page for this channel, as ever. Come and join the fun. I post these videos. I post the astrology weather forecast type videos that I'm watching. Not always on time, but then, you know, I watch it, then I post it. Or I watch it on my mobile phone, then get to my computer and post it, because for some reason I can't post it through my phone. Go figure. As ever, please do comment down below if the reading is appropriate to you, because I like to know that these readings, how can I put it, that they get home, that they get to wherever they are supposed to be. Because I do not imagine in the slightest that when I read for a zodiac sign, I'm reading for 1/12 of the population. It's for whoever sees it and whoever it's useful for. As ever, general reading rules apply. Roles can get reversed if another person appears in the reading, although with the spread that I'm planning, I don't think that'll happen. Timing is far from absolute, but as I've just discussed, the effect should be a little more now on the back of the eclipse, well, both eclipses. Oh yeah, solar eclipse listing down below. Never mind the lunar one, although that'll be there as well. But these are it's a beautiful energetic process, and it's getting towards the end of the year. We are getting out of 2020, and the 21st of December, the solstice. So we're going into a new astrological year. Can't wait, to be honest. So yeah, comment down below. Obviously, I'm a YouTuber. Please subscribe. Please like the video if you do like the video, and if you don't, tell me why. You know, put it in the comments. Be nice, obviously, because I will delete any nasty comments or spam comments, which I seem to get a lot of. So if you see any ones with like a time signature and going, oh, I really like you, or whatever it is that they're putting at the minute, then I haven't got around to deleting the spam yet, and YouTube hasn't caught it up. Right, so the reading is for the sign in the title. It's a bulk introduction. There will be a timestamp, as ever, in the description, so that you can watch your sun, your moon, and your rising. Probably not in that order. Sun, rising, moon, I would go. But with all this moon energy with the eclipses, the moon one is just, I think, just as important this time. Okay, let's bring up your cards. Okay, these energies feel a little double-edged. Positive, but double-edged for you, Leo. Now, if you're Leo rising, this is occurring in your 5th house, you know, fun, romance, creation, things that, creation of things that you are proud of, that you feel really exhibit your you-ness. We start with nourishment from Waxing Crescent 3, yeah, Waxing Crescent 5, sorry, nourishment, and followed with full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. And these are clarified by 2 cups cards, the 4 and the 9 respectively. So this is telling me that there are healing energies coming towards you, that your spirit is getting refilled. Now, I know, Leo, that over the past few months, on my readings at least, you've had a rough time of it. You know, there's, I know that on the last reading it was starting to ease out a little, and I think that you are finishing up a lot of that business right now. There is, Sad Embrace here talks about a theme of loss. And with the Dragon's Lair card, that indicates, well, basically your spider sense. It's like there's some new challenge approaching, and it makes you nervous, and it makes you scared, and your warning system is blaring out, but there's also a sort of, oh, this could be exciting, this could be exhilarating. Now, this Spirit of Place, that's an interesting card, especially since all of this is, oh, I see, because all of this is being clarified by the World card for these 3 cards. So the Spirit of Place is a card that says to you, look at your circumstances, and that the theme of your circumstances is the answer to your question. For instance, if you've got a struggle going on, then the answer is just let go of the struggle. If you are wanting love, then the answer is embody love, and then you will find that it comes to you. This, on one level, you can interpret it as saying, look at what you are creating through your own circumstances, through your own actions. But also, what I'm being brought to here with laertes and faithfulness, there may be some illusions that are about to be dispelled, because there is a really faithful energy around you that is wanting to bring magic into your life, that is wanting to have you stand between the 2 polarities and going, yep, that's one thing and that's another thing, and I'm caught in between the 2 of them, but you know what, that's okay. it may be, I'm looking at this to think that you're more going to be getting rid of behaviors than you are getting rid of people with this nourishment. And here, simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. But certainly, what's that phrase? Marie Kondoing your life. Maybe do a bit of Marie Kondo on your reactions. You know, do I really need to react that way? Do I really need to react at all? I could just sit back and think about it. All of that, those questions provide a positive return for you, because there is a really, really faithful energy around you. And Sandalphon, Angel of New Life, that indicates that it's up to you to remove some of the obstacles out of the way so that you can move forward. Three of Wands here, which is also a sign of your ships coming in, although not particularly on this card. It's more your hawk coming in. There's that sense of stop reacting to the previous circumstance and enjoy the healing while it's here, because there's a new challenge coming up, and that new challenge isn't something that makes you go, oh God, now what? It's a challenge that makes you go, oh, I'm looking forward to this. It's about time I tackled this. It's about time we did this. You know, it's think about a group of young, fresh adventurers going out on their first adventure, you know, before the real world hits. They're all eager, they're excited. And that's the feeling that I'm getting with this Dragon's Lair. And also, with the Dragon's Lair, what's in the Dragon's Lair? Treasure. You know, so you are being guided to seek the treasure within your own environment. 4 of Cups for the guided. And like I say, there's an element of simplifying things so that you are prepared to find the treasure in what is already around you. So yes, Marie Kondo your reactions, definitely, because I think there may be a few things where you just need to go, I don't need to react to that anymore, because full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. Simple as, you are good enough. And that realization leads to some form of rebirth and wish fulfillment, rebirth of how you are going to approach the future, rebirth of your dreams. I'm getting less about the genie and more about the 9 this time. But I love how the cups are all laid out in a grid of 9. There's that sense of, even though cups are emotional, they are water, they are turbulent, they can spill, there is a wonderful sense of order here. And I think you may find that there's a number of things that you said you wanted that by having a couple of things stripped away, you may well realize that you actually have those things that you wanted. And that means you can stop wanting them and start appreciating them. This Queen of Swords, again, indicates maybe there's some cutting things out, but it's more to the point. With this particular Queen of Swords, I always get quite a sense of restraint, a sense of, yeah, I could cut all this out if you wanted. You want me to lift this sword? Really? But there's a quiet confidence with this Queen of Swords that she doesn't have to lift her sword to get what she wants done. If she wants something done, she'll go and do it then. But the simplifying your life doesn't necessarily mean the cutting out of people. It's the judicious use of distance. She lives on the top of a mountain for a reason here. And that is what the Sandalphon here. Sandalphon is a twin angel. I forget who Sandalphon's twin is. But it basically comes as part of a pair. And there is that sense of there is something around you, quite possibly already, that you can work with, and probably have been for a while, even if you didn't notice. And that opens a doorway to a whole new world, whole new life, a whole new tomorrow. And whereas I'm saying a whole new, I don't mean a new house or a new job. I mean a whole new wake up in the morning and go, oh, I wonder what today's got. And having new things come in, or more to the point, even recognizing the new things that come in, because you get new things every day. It's just noticing where they are and deciding to take that view, because that's one thing. This Four of Cups in the Spellcaster's deck, this guy's meditating. He is simply listening to the world and being. Yeah, there's no hand of God here. There's just that sense of connecting in. So there's that sense of paying attention, which, with full moon in Virgo, I mean, what's Virgo's strong point? Paying attention. So I honestly think there is a healing time, allowing you to clear out some clutter, probably emotionally more than anything. And so it's not even really affecting other people, because this is what this is what this Queen of Swords is telling me, put it the right way up, is that it's not cleaning out other people, it's cleaning out your reactions to other people. Well, I hope that means something for you, or rather, come the Galactic Centre conjunction with the Sun, it will mean something to you. That's real. It's actually the whole thing here, although that probably sounded a bit preachy, it feels really nice, Leo. And if you are still reacting to stuff that was going on over the past few months, that's understandable. It's okay. You just don't need to do it anymore. Cheers.